the charging system. Hey, how we doing out there? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm on a silly run here. We got a van that our mechanic says it's got transmission issues, I mean, I took this thing for a ride, and it shifted, no problem. But I'm gonna bring it to the shop. Just bring it to the shop. But one thing I do have to do. Well, oh wait, I'm going to take a picture. There is no lights on this dashboard, but I'm going to bring it because that's what I'm going to mention name that Greg. It's transmission. It's in a limp mode. I mean, I'm no mechanic, but I've been dealing with this fleet for over a year now. And if these vans go in a limp mode with the transmission, you can't switch to manual shift, that electronic shift shit. But this van, no problem. I'm in third gear, shifted fine. I, and again, the battery light actually went out. It was on earlier. I think there could be an issue with the charging system, or where this van sat for 68 days for no reason, none. I think maybe the battery cells are dead. I mean, it's dead winter. It's dead of winter. Didn't move. So, but it's the third time I'm driving it. I drove it the other day, said it was fine to go out. Yesterday, Wednesday is my day off. Tuesday, I took this van for a ride. Again, on our board, it says transmission, not shifting. But on Tuesday when I was here, I took this van for a ride, shifted fine. Again, not in a limp mode because I could put in the manual mode and shift the gears up down. Um, but there was an engine light on, and I looked at the code, and me and the new mechanic Greg saw what the code was. It was a low voltage code, and again, where this van has been sitting, let's let it charge. So the engine light cleared the other day, Tuesday. I took him for a ride, and took him for a ride, and the engine light went out. But now I come in this morning on the board and transmission not shifting. Yeah, nothing about lights, just transmission not shifting right. And if you got low voltage in the system, it can affect the transmission from shift. It can. But he told me and Anthony last Friday that he he worked on these. This is what he did. He was on the racing scene. He did this, that. But he's just shouting problems out. I can do that. Anybody, yeah, any one of us can. I'm driving. I just want to let the people viewing. Thank you for the lights, guys and ladies. I'm just driving, and I'll go back and look at the comments. Um, just trying to be safe, but I'm venting. I got to vent. I got to vent. I'm too old for people to sling bullshit. Again, didn't go to school to be a mechanic. I've only been driving for 35 years. So, yes, the vehicles have come a long way. But they pretty much, they gas goes in the engine, air goes in the engine, and it creates an explosion, and the engine moves. But there's a lot of computer stuff. So there's a lot of finicky things. But again, he worked on these. His old boss does this. He's been in this position now for almost 3 months now, and The stress and the headache of I can't. I don't like to chase nonsense. I'm not. I don't want to chase my tail. So yeah, again, I in this van. I'm in this van for the third time, and it sat for 68 days. It's crazy. Everybody that said hello, I just want to say hello back. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Um, get off your phone while you're driving, sir. You know what? I'm paying attention to the road, but I appreciate your concern. Thank you, though. Uh, you know, people get mad. Like with that comment. Come on now. Like you don't like this guy doesn't use his phone when he's driving or whoever it is. Come on, he's probably not even watching anymore. That's the sad part about it. But anyways, like this van drives perfect, perfectly fine. Shifts, shifts when it's supposed to. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So, how's everybody's day going? Mine's just a little hectic, just a little frustrating. It's just I too old for bullshit. You know, I don't. I got 6 viewers and 4 likes. Thank you. 7 viewers. I think. Thank you. I'm new at this channel stuff. I'm not. I'm not looking for anything other than maybe some good feedback, some inspiration, I, criticism. I get it. I'm not afraid of it. Um, to be honest, I'd like to go live in one night and sit there and look at all the you know comments. And I know everybody's got a story in life. I just geez, I got a good story of life. I mean, I'm 51, so I'd say I'm on the downside of life, the downslope. And my thing is, if I could tell my story, criticism, comments, negative comment, positive, but if I can help one person, then I did something right. That's at least how I was brought up. Um, so I would like to, if I get more subscribers, I will. I'll go live and we'll have a chat. I would love to talk to people, and you know what? It's so cool that I could be talking to somebody on the other side of the world. That's awesome to me. I get to know other people, get to know different cultures. So because I'll be real. I don't got a pot to piss in, so I don't have any plans to be going on any vacations anywhere. Or so again, I'd like to learn about different cultures and meet new people. Again, my story. There's great parts of it. There's bad parts of it. There's great parts of it. There's even more bad parts of it. And then it brings me to where I am today. But again, if I get enough people in the room, I will. I'll tell the story. And if it could just inspire and help one person, then you know what? I don't know. Maybe it'll be all worth it, I guess. I see I got one person in the room, and I just want to say hello to you. I'm probably boring, but I get animated. But I'm like I said, somebody, Smelly Socks 410 told me to get off my phone. while I'm driving. Well, at least he said, sir. And I appreciate that. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I see I got two viewers and I can't believe I got 4 likes. That was, I appreciated that, you know? Uh, so, does anybody have any advice about how to approach this? I, I learned today that this kid, he, like a child, I guess, we were having a meeting one day and he didn't like what he was heard and he walked away. And that, I don't even remember a meeting, but okay. What didn't he like? This is, if you disagree with something, speak up. Well, let's talk about it. Let's, because we're supposed to keep the vans just moving. Just keep them moving. Get them fixed. Get them on the road. That's it. In this kid, we have the bin with the vans that are good, and then we got a broken bin. The other day, there had to be 17 vans in the broken bin van. Well, no freaking way. Four of them were for like rejection stickers that just needed to be driven and go through the cycle. He wanted to round them. I don't understand. Let's not ground them. They've been driven. Let's bring them back and get them re-inspected. That's what we're supposed to do. Not what do you what what was the point of grounding them? They can still be driven with a rejection sticker. Uh, I, uh, so maybe that's not what he liked. He didn't like that the fact that I'm like this can go out, this can go out. I don't know why I don't feel this. I mean, hey, I'm sorry if he needs to make things up during the day to make it look like he's doing things or he's important or whatever. No matter which way you look at it, we're not in a position that we have to make shit up to look good. Like, I mean, I'll give you an example. Like this kid, he added 2.7 quarts of oil. It's a jug. There's no meter on it that's telling you how much come out of that jug. How in God's name did he know that it was friggin' 2.7 liters or quarts? I'm blown away. Like that, we're not a shop. We're not. We're just topping fluids off. Uh, I don't know. Instead of saying, okay, I just topped off this van and look up, is it due for an oil change? Because it's probably due for an oil change. Great, put it in for an oil change. But it's been running for how long with 2.7 less quarts? I don't know. And the thing is, I was starting to do because everything they want everything now recorded, not like like video, but a record of it. So I started doing complete walk around, starting up the vans and checking the fluids, lights, and making sure they're ready to go out. So I listen. I don't care who you are. If you had all day to do it, I'd say okay, fine. But he comes in. I'm in at 7 o'clock, and I start, and I try. I'm not saying I'm speedy, but I'm definitely not saying I'm slow. And he comes in an hour and a half after me, but yet he was able to do in one morning visual walk arounds and check fluids on every single van. You know, and let's say he didn't write one mileage down, not a single mileage. What good was that? Especially if we're checking to see if like an engine has a problem. Like, for instance,